This is an MB450. They are smaller size. These will hold bobcat, coyote, fox, fisher, and such. What's up, everybody? Next spot here. So we have some form of a burrow which alone has scent from another animal, right? This rock, how it's situated here, probably some chipmunks up under here. You can see all these little nibblings here. They're probably well into hibernation at this point. We're gonna stuff a whole bunch of this stuff up in this extra hole here, right? Stuff all that in there. Nice, nothing to be seen here. Clear this out here, okay? Now here we already have a guide, all right? We're gonna put maybe another rock here or some twigs to stuff them down in here, just to make sure this animal does not come from any which way but what we want. Kind of guard the set here. You can take some of this moss here, which will just create some fresh dirt smell. Let's take some leaves, stuff these leaves in there, nice. Pile it up good. Ben, you mind grabbing one of these dead twigs here? Actually, I got one right here. Just to keep getting some twigs. It's kind of like a cubby, kind of not. Okay, y'all. I get you.
I hear you knocking, but you can't come in.
Yeah. So here we have this area here, right? We've blocked this off. He's not going to come from this way. We're going to make a welcoming mat here too. A little dirt welcome mat. Now, fish or cats, right? They're going to see this. They're going to be like, oh, wow, easy entry. Got this hole up in here, right? We'll pack more stuff here. The more we pack up, the tighter we make it, the more likely he's going to come and step on our set. Now, for y'all who trap fishers, you know. But if you don't know, fishers, unlike coyotes, do not care. Right? Actually, let me get that real quick. I'm just going down something. Put this like this. Even though I want that. There we go. Pulling all this out here, and I'm packing it in. I'm stacking it up. Right? I'm making this super flashy and inviting. Like, there's gonna just be something so great here. Pat all this down. Like I was saying, fishers don't care. Here's gonna be my bed right here. Let me get my camera here, my claw. I think there's a rock here. There is. I mean, we're in the rocks here, obviously. Let me see what I'm working with. It's a pretty big rock. Oop, we don't want our guide rock there falling. There we go. So all I can do is just take some of this extra here and make a nice little bed. Doesn't have to be perfect for fishers. What I'm using here is a 10-foot chain on a drag. The idea is that the animal steps in the trap, runs away with the trap, and the drag gets hung up. It keeps the animal out of the set or from destroying it, as well as gets them out of the way, out of the, the eye of the public, one would like to say. All right, our trap's firing. This is an MB450. They are smaller size. These will hold bobcat, coyote, fox, fisher, and such. They have night latch on it. You put it on the night latch, lift up, we're good. These are not trapped. I mean, they're trapped. They're not dyed. I believe they were waxed. I bought them off a buddy, but fishers, like I said, do not care. So we're gonna cut a little trench here just to get the chain out the way. See, I just make that with my hand. We're gonna see if we get our trap bedded here nicely, like this. That's pretty solid for a fisher. Hell, that might even get a gray fox. We're gonna lay our chain down in here. Okay, take some of this stuff. Hopefully that freezes on there, because that's just better. Okay, cover this chain up nice. This fisher ought to not have any care that this chain's even there. But we'll take this drag, just kind of stomp that in the ground. Now, not all of my traps have been placed and put, so we have a tag here where you can read my number, which quickly show you. You just tie on your chain. Now if game commission comes, or God forbid, in the case somebody gets an animal caught in here like a pet, which they shouldn't because we are pretty far out of the way, but you wrap your tag around there nice and it's kind of just bury that all in there. Now our drag, chain, everything's all kind of just buried in nice, all flat. I've got the welcome mat here. We're gonna take some of this. This stuff here, get out my bucket. Just take a nice little bit of it and just sift it over the top. Like I said, fishers don't care, but still want to make it presentable. You gotta hide it a little bit. Okay, very gently. I don't trust these 450s. Very gently, just kind of working around the trap here. Now, as you guys can see, the trap pan is exposed, which is cool. That's completely fine. Let's take some of this extra stuff here, put it in my sifter, and just kind of blend it a little bit. The fisher's gonna smell the stuff that's in there, and they're not gonna care. They do not care. They are aggressive subspecies of wolverine. Now for the meat potatoes here. What I got is, obviously you guys seen in the last set for coyotes, I have this lovely bag of fresh beaver parts here for my beaver the previous weekend. Fishers love nothing more than beaver meat. What I got here is a beaver liver. I'm gonna take half of this. I guess we could edit the color out of this, but this is just meat like a steak you get from the store. Beautiful, smells great. All right, you put that by your feet. We're gonna take this liver, we're gonna shove it up in that hole there, all the way in there. Now, if you guys know a thing or two about fishers, they have long necks, so make sure it's stuffed in there beautifully. Okay. Take this blood. Like I like to put a little bit of smell on the rock always. High up, get it out. Now here. All right, we have beaver oil sack. This is like fisher crack. I've heard, so I've caught with in the past. Not like this, but just the oil from them. Try to bash this open on this rock here. There we go. Bash that open. There's a little smear on the rock. Get it back in there. Not too much on the hands, which is nice. This autumn addiction here. Get this stick. This stuff, you don't have to be shy. It's strong, it's skunky, it's castery, it's great. Overall great. Stick that up in the cubby here. All right.
Well, that's
keep
skunk.
going. That's a little skunky. This is nearly pure. Give that a whiff. There you go. Yeah.
What's that, skunk?
That's skunk, and it's just a blend of my own stuff. So we're gonna take this skunk stuff here. We're gonna put a little dab.
What's wrong with you?
I love it. All trappers love it. We love it. Now we're gonna take a little bit of this moss here, guys. I don't know if you can see this here. We're gonna take a little bit of this moss, put it up here up top. Hell, I might even try to go higher. I'm gonna go a little higher here.
Put it in the widest tree here.
Yep, that's where I'm going. So right here's a little wide of this tree. We're just gonna put this here.
Oh, that's strong.
Yabba dabba do. Get a few blotches of that there. And just lay this up in the tree. Oh, it's all over my hands too. Just wipe it off on the tree. Can't hurt. While Ben's gagging over here. So now let's kind of comb this out and make it look nice. I put a little blend on it, but now just throw a leaf over that pan just to let you see here a broader spectrum here. So here we have a bunch of rocks, old den of whatever ground rodent here. I blocked everything off except for the one hole. I worked some bait up in there. Talk about beaver liver, oil sack, busted it open, it's fresh. A little bit of blood up here, and then we bed a MB450 on a drag, 10-foot chain drag, which he should not make it far out of this hole here. I took all this out here. I bed the trap inside the rocks here. It kind of corrals him in. These fishers are fearless. They will step in, but they do have long necks, so I did stuff the bait pretty far up under that rock. The bait from the pan of the trap is about 8 to 10 inches, kind of like a dirt hole to the center pan of a coyote trap. But they're not looking in. This animal's going to look to crawl in here, and as you can see with the rocks, some sticks here, he's going to be corralled to step nowhere but the trap. And then we have a chain buried here that comes out here to a drag hook that he'll just yank out of the ground and continue to run with and get hung up, hopefully right here, and go up under that brush pile there. But fishers are volatile. But we will check in every day here in Pennsylvania. Legally have to check every day or every 36 hours, so you basically got a day to miss and a morning to go, which I like to say, if you're not checking every day, you go from having X amount of chances to hit to X amount of chances to miss.